Hello，晚安。我们继续那个昨天的进度。我昨天整理一下包包，我真的觉得我非常后悔打开了那个叫什么那个包中包，这个吧，不是改进背包吧，根本就没有改进，有够难用的，气死我了。害我包包现在乱的要命，然后我还写了笔记，我还写了，卷轴我放在洛斯的包中包，然后剑我放在伊凡的包中包，气死我了，有够累的。我都在给那个，那叫什么费恩哦，这是费恩的包包，没事。那我要继续接下来的那个叫什么进度？我觉得我应该换篇，我应该去找个。没关系，我接下来应该要干嘛？我是不是先去看一下这边的任务？那个一凡的交涉最高。
A sturdy elf you are. Penny for a sick dog.
A glance at the dog's miserable face tells you it's sick, all right.
What, my dog's doctor? Dog's sick. Go on, kiss a penny for a sick dog. Putty for a penny, you can sing him a love song and then get out of the way. Penny for a sick dog, people. Go on there, penny.
我记得这狗好像根本没什么问题。
The dog lies there quietly, clearly in great pain.
What are you looking at? I'm sick here. Get lost. Got a pain in the neck. Got a bad pain in the neck.
脖子很痛的病。
It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat. Under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin. The dog bares its teeth at you and growls. The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. Yet. The dog goes to bite your hand, and then realizes the pain is gone.
这个死骗子居然这样子对待狗狗。
Okay, thanks. Think I'll wander off now. Here, before I go, what can I do to show my gratitude? Master did. Huh? Wait a minute. Master hurted me?
He turns to his master.
You bad man, you!
狗就真的走掉了。
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away. God damn it. That was
死乞
my
丐，
livelihood.
太过分了。
Penny for a grieving beggar? I reckon I'm owed it here. You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes. You would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you to
反跟他要，
change your mind,
看一下。
could I?
He gives you a cool look,
真的给我
then rummages in his
有
pocket.
20块。
He counts the money.
That's your luck. Go on then, get lost, you
他才该走开，我还是超想把他杀了。可是这边很危险，不能这样子处理。看一下任务，我们要去找希望，然后车队，这个是什么？这个不急。精灵死神海岸。哦，对哦，我们要找萨希拉的主人。 鸡应该结束了吧？怎么看起来任务还没结束？不然它会写已结束啊。鸡的任务居然还有。等我一下。YouTube 好像怪怪的。我确认一下东西。
than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit you, ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
哦，继续吧。
Keeping it together, Bree?
东西基本上先不用再买了，然后怎么会有个水井在那边啊？可以用吗？哦，可以，是水的那个，可以合成东西之类的。好，这边是小镇的意思。这个是什么？孩子，孩子，什么孩子？ 蜂巢哎，这边又有蜂巢，带走。空的，好可惜。
Water looks a bit cold to me.
有毒，这个驱风雨带走。这个晒雨夹，
Hello, mister.
你好。
The little boy looks at you. He picks his nose.
You be careful. My daddy's a magister.
No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most daddies round here. We're waiting for our friend. He went for a swim. He'll be back soon.
He went swimming all the way to Fort Happy.
For Joy?
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's going to find his mum and bring her back. Cool. How did you know that?
Mister, have you seen our friend Joe?
They're innocents in a world with precious little innocence left. Let's leave them that way.
The truth hurts, but they'll get over it.
Kids are resilient. Tell them the truth.
The horror grows on their little faces.
No, that's a horrible thing to say. I bet it wasn't Joe. I bet it was someone else's leg in that icky shark.
She bursts into tears, then looks from you to her and back again, then starts crying too. After a moment, the crying subsides. Ben and Harriet snuggle into you.
So where's Joe?
They look puzzled, but the little boy seems to accept the idea.
I think we should go home. Come on, Ben. Thank you, mister. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, mister.
They skip away, still children, but now, somehow, older than before.
Don't let up now. Keep hauling that cargo. That's it. The barrels and
You'd swear the shark was smiling at you.
I've enough strife trying to earn a bit of coin without having the likes of you eyeballing me as well.
Don't let up now. Keep hauling that cargo. That's it. The barrels and the chests. On the double.
I've got years of fishing experience behind.
You too, Julian. Show 'em how it's done, man.
对啊，不然偷太多，贪心。我刚刚忘记说偷太多会那个，他会发现。我想说，偷多一点，为什么会卡在2000？就是大概到80%那边。我想说奇怪，怎么会这样？结果就被他抓到了。马上我就照他的那个量去偷就好，可能是那个盗窃还是什么不够高吧。不能太贪心。我没有存档啦，可恶！居然没存档，我以为我有存欸，算了，那你再一次。那个狗的。
The dog lies there quietly.
What are you looking at? I'm sick here.
It snaps at your hand. It flinches. Under the collar, you find the dog gives you the dog.
Hey, I feel okay. That master did. Huh?
He turns to his.
You, but
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away. God damn it. That was my livelihood. You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes, you would.
He gives you a cool look, then rummages in his pocket.
That's your luck. Go.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Not cold for the junk you sent, then. What? I offer
做收入的钱好像比较少啊，不管他，不重要的人。先去捡那个桥的人物蜂巢，有东西吗？没有。这也是鱼吗？这6桶，好多。这是一只狗吗？不同的狗吗？
The dog barks at the sand built up beneath the building.
There's something not right, and that's wrong. It's under the house thing there, and it's bad. I can smell it. You be careful now. What's on?
它提示我们下面有东西，找时间我们再下去看看。我记得好像是一个密道之类的，里面好像很有趣。我记得那时候在里面玩了很久。
Water looks a bit cold to me. Hello, mister.
The little boy.
You be careful.
No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like you. We're waiting for our friend.
He went swimming all the way
Fort.
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's gonna Cool. How did you know?
Mister?
They're innocent.
The truth hurts, but they'll get over it.
kids are resilient. Tell them.
The horror grows.
No, that's
She bursts into tears. After a moment,
So where's Joe?
they look.
I think we should.
Bye-bye, miss.
They skip a.
跟刚刚不一样哎，选走好了。都是有毒的鱼，好像都不能碰。好，这也是嘛。好。
I've enough strife trying to earn a.
我先把东西拿完，这个鱼在哪里？
That's it. The barrels and the chests. On the double.
You ain't got much to say. Off.
把钱投光。 鱼也带走。OK， 好吧，费恩自己先传远一点好了，船上够远了吧？他追不过来。我看一下，我会发现他东西不见了，没有发现。警告手上好像没有用，对不对？ 对，跟之前一样，有他发现他东西被偷了，不会调查我们啊，反正因为费恩不在这。收好啊，来收。OK， 好，那他调查完费恩就可以，就想一直躲下去。好，费恩可以回来了。
The destination pyramid
太远
doesn't
了，
answer the
好，
call.
那就
There's something blocking it.
这边。
You two, Julian, show 'em how it's done, man.
到这里。
Don't let up now. Keep hauling that cargo. That's it. The barrels and the
等一下，我
chests.
整理一下。
On the double.
哇，护肤哎！捡到东西就特别开心，有没有？
You two, Julian, show 'em how it's done, man.
鱼，我忘了这是什么东西。樱花
Don't
卡
let
牌
up
吗？
now. Keep hauling that cargo.
鉴定一下刚刚的护符，护符好像是独立的饰品，对不对？
That's it.
我
The
选2
barrels
应该
and the
可以鉴定。
chests. On the double.
看一下，敏捷这场记忆交涉领袖，
You two, Julian, show
直接
'em how
给一
it's
反
done,
换
man.
啊，没有悬念，换，赞，不能吃的鱼，对呀、
Don't let up now.
敏捷报
Keep
复大气
hauling
血
that
派，这
cargo.
个命运继续留着，捡好装备。这个的话，
That's
会
it.
监狱，
The barrels
这样
and
子
the chests.
这个
On
之
the
后可以
double.
不要。洛斯，好，我是来这边找那
You
个
two, Julian, show 'em how it's done,
那个
man.
竞演导师雷蒙德的。他任务是干嘛？忘了。男孩与狗，男人与狗也结束了。雷蒙德
Don't
好
let
像
up now.
是
Keep hauling that cargo.
这个，跟他说知识车队的是吧？好像是这样子。
Go on, you mute sacks of
你怎么
flesh.
骂我？
Put your backs into it. The Lord Dread awaits. Its sails billow with Dallas's breath. I'll
于老板，那个矮人吗？
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
I'm going nowhere right at this moment. Nowhere since something crossed my path and oh so
有
very
工厂办公室里面，
piqued my
我还没进工
interest.
厂。于老板是在2楼那个吧？
Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods.
他也太敏锐了吧！2楼那个，好，对他有点印象。
Respect. Try
他好
rancor.
凶狠哦。
He licks his lips. Dry flesh turns wet.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of... Oh, no, that won't do at all. I'm very good at what I do, see? There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached.
他鼻子
A
闻到
current
蜜
of
源，太夸张了。
best convince me I was
伊
mistaken.
凡用，我想一下，力量好了。
He leans in close.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelt on you, not the magic that dare not speak its name. Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. The very definition of your order's existence. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? A quiet day in a quiet town. One wouldn't think these drifting woods but they do. Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule? A beast of burden? But some defy that role. There are rats among them, dancing to their rat queens. I've need of a rat catcher. Of course, I must depart post-haste. But Julian...
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you.
Like I said, Julian is staying.
好阴险的家伙，
And with
好
that,
恐
I
怖。
must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part? One last thing. The Magisters here are diligent men and women. A stranger like you, should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment in their eager little faces. My adieu and good luck. The Lord Dread awaits. The time has come, my stitch-lit lovelies. We set
我可
sail.
以跟他讲
Get
话
on
吗？
board and
我
man
想
your
说可不可以
stations.
偷什么东西之类的？不行，就这样坐船走了。朱利安就行了。
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes.
You! The supposed source hunter! Yes, I am very much aware. Now answer me. Did you meet with a Magister caravan on your way into town? The hour's growing late. By the bishop's bones, you saw it? Out with it, man! What happened?
诶，是我要告诉他实话吗？3好了。
Dwarfs! The pox on those bearded devil. Raymond, that old goat. Always says too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister ships sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, a caravan. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. That is what I want you to prove. There's a local thug, Lohar. He runs an operation out of his hideout beneath the Black Bull Tavern. I suspect this man...
It may be interesting to have a word with him. Find out what he's up to. Where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs, to the west of Driftwood.
It's wild territory, remote and hostile, where I believe the dwarves may have set up a base of operations away from prying eyes. Should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohar is working on behalf of Queen Justinia, you will be... They've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labour, sure, and hard workers too. Half of them are their queen's spies. Her eyes, her ears, her poison-pouring hands. You know what Queen Justinia is like, surely? A tyrant and a master strategist to boot. In that case, go forth and let the hunt commence!
In short, travel west in search of a dwarven base of
西
operations
边
in the
的峭
treacherous
壁，所以矮
Reaper's
人的
Bluffs.
基地在西边的峭壁那边，感觉很遥
Should
远。
any such place exist,
这真的是
it
传
would be
闻吗？
very opportune indeed should you stumble across any correspondence between Lohar and Queen Justinia. Can't describe it to you any plainly than that.
矮人的崛起，看一下矮人的崛起这边。好，就是达利斯的部分嘛，这个。大家都不满意达利斯，为什么每次第一章都还是会亮？明明就已经结束了，第一章、第二章全部都还是会亮，明明就结束，真的不懂。我每次都想要看它亮，我就想要再点一次。这个黑牛酒馆找洛哈，比斯要找洛哈。其实比斯特跟伊凡的那个故事好像有点冲突，人物啦。不过应该也没有关系，反正就玩正常玩就好。
Adrift and bloody driftwood.
哦，是卢登你。他卖多少？950，我要用偷的。哼。你会不会看到？嗯？偷不了。好，算了算了，不要偷。
Yes? Have you anything?
In short, travel west should any
Scrub.
好，那我就先
Well and good for you with your
看下
rations.
周边的任务。我想要先去救西瓦老师。我个打零式还没，我要先去救西瓦，才能先再学那个零式。这边先去救，我会不会被打死？我记得那场战斗不好打我现在经验，我现在那个只等哦，应该可以打打看好了。这边有一些书看一下，来，给我看一下这本书。没什么用。隧道也捡起来。这是城门口，对不对？那我们就先去救西瓦老师，然后学一下灵式啊。这好像就是他的房子，对不对？这边看一下有什么东西。有些小船在摇晃，好可爱。摩天菇，钓竿没有用。这个小孩在奔跑，好可爱。
You can't go in there, mister. The Meister isn't home and the Magister's locked her house up for her. They was very angry about it. They said mean things about the Meister. She's my friend. She was one of the Magisters once. She was very high up. She used to look for god people and help them. But then she stopped that and just stayed in the house all the time. She used to play with me. But then the Magisters took her away, they did. They took her outside the village. I'm not allowed outside the village.
She looks around theatrically to see if there's anyone listening.
When the wind blows from over the stream, I can hear the Meister. I can hear her crying.
She gives you a look of the darkest meaning. Then she takes a deep breath.
Hey, wanna play?
购买烈火技能书，宝贝，我看一下。Hello， 请多哥晚安。我也鉴定了魔杖，开心，有那么幸运，鉴定。毒哦，看一下哦，58。天哪，这什么鬼魔杖啊！加智力又加双持，加7%暴击，生命偷取，那就把那个迂回之风换下来好了。2个双持加上去，伤害应该很恐怖吧？迂回之风紫装，看一下面板伤害，双持伤害惩罚减50%。有冲突到是不是？为什么减50%？双持拿掉呢？啊，因为它那个啦，双持本来就会减50%，对，没有错，因为它是那个双持武器，不是一手拿盾，对，减50%，我看一下，面板现在3138，暴击18%，命中。智力呢？27，这样暴击会100吗？暴击不会100。好，没关系，我觉得这样子我看了比较舒服，就这么决定了。OK， 交给洛斯，我们去救西瓦导师。这边有一个小指， 看不到他写什么。好，没关系，直接走吧。看看出去的路，可以走这边，这边是水路，这边有白色地图，因为地图这边有白色的路，有白色的基本上都可以走。到处都是水桶，水桶，水桶，又是水桶。小老鼠，别跑！
Off you go. I can't be seen
我不想
fraternizing
看
with the
见
likes
和
of
你
you.
这样的人交朋友。我踩你哦！
A sorcerer? Ha! Second rat wizards by my book. That lizard there's a sorcerer, and look at her now. Strung up by her. I'll have her eyeball when she's done with it. Won't be long now. Well, I'm a rat, and yours just look at what happened.
The rat hisses.
Carry on then, stink beast. Don't.
好，西瓦在左边，这是当初我们弄那个鸡蛋的地方。西瓦在前面一点点，等一下，因为我刚刚有存档嘛，等一下来存。刚刚是，放会是那个洛哈的嘛？能力觉醒这里，我们先去救西瓦吧。比斯特，往前，然后我看一下，好，那就是说，距离在哪里？
I did not kill Alexander, you stupid ape.
哦，
Release
不能
me.
飞上去，很危险。那我这边，我等一下再从旁边上去。那个谁，一版也是。然后洛斯的话，这样子，比斯特就直接往前走就好，不要走水，不要走水。
Come now. Is this really?
诶，这边没有进
The
人老师
lizard
了。
hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded.
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
我好像没存档哎，我存一下快速的。
Chased you all the way here from Fort Or indeed you could stand there gawping as if I just told you I was wearing your queen's undergarments. Be quick about it, before the Magister realizes their prize catch is about to slip through the net. Excellent! Now if you'd be so kind as to gut that startled-looking Magister, it would be...
两只那应该就好。把它吹扫。来上来，一般也是上来。 进战斗，现在是星星者比斯特，那个希腊岛是跑回去的是吗？跑，等一下，他跑太快了吧？我已经看不到他了，已经变成误区。好，等一下来，比斯特先是不是？太快，眨眼。一次斩3只，可是有兵哎，鞋子不知道有没有钉鞋，好像没有。 然后，等一下，如果是水的话，就可以等一下一起导电。OK， 加速，没差。难打好像是2个真的生物。对，进化贝恩，他是偷我的蜜源，对不对？被偷走了。 我看一下这个船到这，有那个传送术卷轴吗？卷轴在洛斯的有这边有一张。电， 卷轴嘞，卷轴。没有电，好吧。稍微睡睡一回合，好，可以。那我就冲过来吧，慢慢打，没有关系。3日17，肾脏形式。然后装死。这只疯狗要干嘛？我现在看到这只狗的名字也叫拳手。我现在看到狗我就觉得很紧张，感觉他们都很强，都疯疯癫癫的。这样，色色一件哈。按到苦光，这个加75%啊，那就这样。狗还没死吗？我刚刚应该先按那个肉身的那火箭哦，要魔甲吗？没有，就交给这只狗。我以为它要飞到我这边来，穿甲。现在这边那就普攻，再普攻。OK， 元素箭头。打得到这个吗？往前走一点点。我是受阻，为什么？这样也是 OK 的。护甲好高。我怀疑还没轮到那只狗，我就把人杀死了欸。这个电缆。可是都是水，好，就剩狗了，狗子。走过来打他4个点数就结束。我以为导师很难救，可能是难度的关系。好，合体吧，先来翻箱倒柜一下。斧头、剑、第一人技能导师。 这些没了，那么少。那我们就沿着水路回去好了。这个应该是小老鼠吧？这个黄点。跟他讲话，看看有没有不一样的对话。喂，等我，我点不到他。跑太快了，算了。我们走侧边，最好是无法抵达。我刚刚就是这样来的，最好是。OK， 那就是回去洗碗那边先选一下零食，再看接下来要怎么办。小孩。
The Meister's back. The Meister. She doesn't feel like playing, but.
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly...
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe. Apparently I had a claw in murdering their darling divine-in-waiting Alexander.
The Meister wrenches the bandage, pulling the fabric tight against her wound. She winces before tying it off in a neat knot, but you can see the red stain already spreading across the fabric.
Never mind that. That I was here the entire time. Apparently my cunning transcends time, space, and common sense.
Meister Siva freezes, her eyes locked on you, her claws mid-swipe, cutting a new stretch of bandage.
Why on earth should I have thought anything else? Not that I was sorry to hear about his death. I doubt my grin helped matters during the interrogation. It is not enough to be God-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
As she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales. She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing had happened.
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul. Your poor social life means nothing to me. We are on the path to divinity. Nothing can be allowed to drive us from it. Enthusiasm? On a weekday? My word. We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, God-woken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion. Kindly remove that painting from the wall. It really is quite simple. In the corner, the combination to the vault is... It really is quite simple. The combination to the vault. I pray my instructions will not be too technical for you. Your talent for following simple instructions fills me. Push the button. Now, kindly go to the vault and enter the combination. I shall call it out as you go.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination.
Excellent. Follow me. Your time is at hand, Godwoken.
Boring.
Ancient rooms, weird contraptions. This place is an Arcanist's dream.
Opening the door, you see a selection. The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken? You would trade every soul in Rivellon for the sake of knowledge. You would make No. Becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods, and the divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void. The divine cannot use his power for anything else. Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then, well, not inhale. Ignore any feelings of dizziness, itchy bones, or a dire sense of existential dread. They are all everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tomb.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the...
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients. After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot nestled between the... You gather up the blackroot, obsidian...
呀，我拿起来了，采血。好，然后嘞，第3点是萤火点燃祭祀之环，里面装的东西，打鱼须根，所以这2个还要合成。跟刚刚的那个这个。然后去点火，这样子吧。我再看一下，萤火点燃，萤火点燃。这样可以吗？这样子啊？这样可以吗？要火炉吗？我刚刚按火炉有用啊。
Lucky find.
这么一本书，历史不要理它。火炉再合一次，奇怪。方块中间，方块中间，漂亮什么？方块哪里有方块？链条。
Good find.
哦，这边真的是，哦，对，我想起来了，要转这个啦。 完全忘记。
As the smoke swirls about
谢
your
谢迪
skull,
西。
your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel that as the world fades away, you...
This recess of my soul.
这跟之前那
But
个
it
是
looks like the
一
Hall
样
of
的
Echoes.
地方。这边应该都，反正这个空间就是这样，也没什么东西。看到了自己。
Bathed in the half-light of this eerie, starless landscape, you spot a figure you could only describe as you. It looks haggard and weak, its voice merely a feeble echo of your own.
Thane! My child. Come. Come closer. No beast. No monster. Merely an illusion to be dispelled.
The apparition clasps your face in shaking, skeletal hands, and you feel a tingle run through your bones. Everything
Time to open the eyes you lost so long ago. To see the what? Speak the spell. And see.
Gone is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the goddess Amadia in all her spectral glory.
You know me now, don't you, Fane? Your sister, your guardian. You were my hero once. You must be so again. Your kindred soul was my last refuge, my last bastion. From here I can aid you, but only if you grant me one small kindness.
Amadia stretches out and nourishes herself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself as it drains away.
Ah, yes. That is better. That is so much better. Truly, dying does not become a god. The forces of the king are hunting us down, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We are battling for our very survival, and I doubt you would have us lose, Fane. Should we perish, we will be cast into oblivion, and I dare not dream what he will do to you. Indeed, he may come to fear you, if you do as I say. You must realize, dear one, that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We, united, we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we are to survive the onslaught of the king and his void minions, you must remember what you have forgotten. We must become vastly more powerful. And once you are strong enough, we must travel to the Well of Ascension. There, you will become even more powerful. It is a lake, a pool of pure source, containing half the powers of each of the gods. We gave those powers up freely to create the first divine, a mortal we infused with our united strength. To bathe in the lake is to become the divine. But you, Fane, you could be so much more, and that is why you must be the first to reach it, no matter what the cost. I know, sweet child. Do you think I chose you for that fine bone structure alone? It is important you realize how high the stakes are. The Void has never been this strong. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in its powers, but to take them. All of them. Even all those powers will barely be enough to defeat the king. It is simplicity itself. They will bow to you, or be undone. Of course, the others are saying the same to their mortal God-woken as we speak. But there can be only one. So make no mistake, dear Thane. The road to divinity may well mean the blood of those 6 traitors still in your ivory hands. But do not let that dismay you. You will save these mortals. You will save this world. You will save me, the last of your true kin. And you will become a god. Innocent child, do you think they are not being promised the same power by their false gods? Do you think those brutes will even hesitate before striking you down? Blessed fortune that I am here to protect you, to guide you. You and I are the last Eternals, Fane. That is why it will be us. That is why it must be us. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source as you once did, and wield its most powerful spells.
Laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
Perhaps. But what is a pilgrimage if not a journey of atonement in search of enlightenment? And what could be more important than enlightenment in this dark, void-struck world? Focus not on death and irony, my child, but on life, ascension, and us. We are I now. I shall teach you the spells you need to remember soon, but not before you relearn how to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek these Masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you can regain your full power. They may be nothing but mortals, but like all mortals, they have their uses. Return to Rivellon, seek them out, and force these masters to share the knowledge they have gleaned. Once you have, return to me here. Alas, I am no longer who I once was, bound to you as I've become. I will teach you what I can, but the links that will expand the bounds of your soul, those are connections I cannot make for you. You had forgotten how to view the world, my child. This will make you understand that for us, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead. Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is Source, and in Source it is, immortally so. Your vision has been restored, giving you the power to see spirits, the souls of dead mortals made manifest in Source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations, and you will see them, where the dead lie. Good luck, dear Fane. Make me proud. Go now, my darling Fane.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised.
Still alive? Gods above.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
She sighs impatiently as you hold your head in your hands, rubbing what's left of your
You can't channel enough Source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps? You may well have that potential, but at the same time, I don't trust you to tie your bootlaces without accidentally hanging them, so we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to. You will not be there long, I assure you. There is only so much. However, it is the path we walk. No.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them. Alas, I am. And we do not have time to nitpick. The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers. But do be careful not to get caught. I was there. And if their barracks turns out...
As she speaks, one of her wounds...
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed. And remember, do whatever it takes.
身边怎么会有学徒的灵魂？
The spirit of an elegant elven woman materializes before
you. You can see me. A god woken in my presence.
这是西贝尔吗？
I am the Meister's apprentice.
哦，不
I
是，
study
这
under
是一个
her,
灵魂，
but
吓
our
死我！
Meister tells me it cannot happen.
我
That
灵
I
视
am
啊
not，god woken.
哎，
But
灵
in
视
my
没有
heart,
回合限
I
制。
know I'm special. I try. No air fills my lungs. Only fire.
The spirit looks at you regret.
It is hard to hear of such power and not covet it for yourself.
我要长官呢，
I lie to myself.
我超对不起他的。哎，
Quackers, what are you looking at? Gad, stop gawking. I read through some tomes.
Wow.
I saw that cranky old lizard. I know of no. I
所以他
know
死掉
our
其实没有
schnack.
差。
If you're quite
好，把那个刚刚蜜源补足。好。
The Meister sits slumped in...
What news? Can you channel enough source? Are you... The Magisters kept records of each and every sorcerer in the area. The good, the bad. And break into the Magisters' barracks, find their records, and seek out... Remember, these are dangerous...
走吧。楼梯在这边。那我现在这个点是阴影哦，直接冲会不会太夸张？我先把不木镇周边的任务解一下好了，有些任务要解还没解。上次那个不是有2个躺在那边的人吗？一凡来对话好了。
Blessings of the divine upon you, good sir. My husband and I were just sitting down for a picnic under the sun. We haven't much to offer, but nonsense, come. Sit. There you go, all cozy. So tell me, are you heading to Arks like we are? Nicholas and I wouldn't miss Lucy. Oh, but you must visit the cathedral. So come, let us break bread and strengthen ourselves.
You eat, drink, and have a good time of it with Glory and her husband Nicholas. After the meal, you explore...
Greetings! May the Seven circle you and keep you safe. Ah, it's a wonderful day, and with good reason. Why, only a few days ago. But then a fellow pilgrim passed by, laid his hands upon my feverish skin, and... Impossible! Fills my heart with gladness to know that there are still folks like him. May the Seven keep him.
我以为他们会有什么任务，居然没有。
A so-called holy man who can heal with magic. I wonder if he might be one of the sorcerers Meister Siva wants me to find.
I owe my life to the holy pilgrim. May he cure the land of sores like he cured my body of illness.
It can't be far, can it?
拉去厕所打哦。
I will look for you in the
传
Arks
送
Cathedral.
啊，
We will chant the rites of the return together.
羽毛哎，我传看。厕所安在，厕所在哪边？这是什么？边沿。
Let it be known henceforth to each in the absence of our beloved Alexander, as were let fly by the perfidious lizards of the ancient, the divine order of Luke Dallas. The hammer shall take. Hail to the hammer. 7.
Cut off a demon's head, and an archdemon rises from the
厕所
place.
在这个吗？这是水井。厕所好像在这边，对不对？是吗？这是静园导师的房子吗？不对，这是希瓦的房子。他要去厕所打。轮不到他们。哎呀，没有发现吗？还是我没有偷成功？
Lovely day for a pic.
我应该没有偷成功。偷成功。
Lovely day for a picnic, isn't
这
it?
边怎么记？我都
The
真的
roads
忘
may
记
be
了。
unsafe, but doesn't mean we shouldn't enjoy our pilgrimage
我
to
先
art.
读打好了，那边我再看一下，去一下洗手间，这边看一下好了。
Truly? Is it some sort of breeding technique or... Ah! One of your human phrases.
I need those reports down.
Of course, sir. Right away.
先对话偷东西，那好像就变成说，因为要偷东西杀他。我是想说他有任务吗？有任务我再解，没有的话就想说先放着。
Please, could you help me?
这个朱恩是
Where is it? Where is it? Sir, please, have you seen a small burlap blast? It's gone for good, I feel.
She rubs a hand over her smooth head, then suddenly...
There isn't any chance you could spare a moment to help me look, could you? I wouldn't dare ask it if it weren't terribly important.
Tears star her eyelashes, and she
有
begins
经验
to weep.
杀人才有
She
经
takes
验
your hand.
I know.
杀人的经验。
What a crybaby I am.
那边先不急，我可能到时候还是会屠
So
村吧。
kind. It's been a difficult day. The pouch. I really must find it back, or my master will flay me alive. It had quite a sum. Magister Raymond. He bade me take the coins.
She tilts her head back.
I'd never do such a thing. Never. You're... Gods. You're so terribly kind. But I don't know what to say.
She accepts the coins, letting her hand linger over...
You don't know what this means to me. Thank you. Thank you.
跟着他走，我卡住了。 可是我对话选错了，没有触发到。哦，对，打一人跟全村作对，差点忘记，我刚刚是不是对话选错啊？所以我刚刚应该选错了，他不知道会跑到哪里去。哦，消失了！等一下，再来。怎么选啊？奇怪。我记得他是说要去救那个欢乐堡的人啊。可是我是要故意给他偷钱，才会触发。还是人物生活技能的关系，窃盗，不知道是窃盗还是那个人物标签，人物那个不是有一个什么犯罪者的标签吗？不知道是哪一个会影响到。哎，吃看看。
Please, please.
Is it
Could
some
you
sort
help
of
me?
breeding technique or...
Where is it? Where is it? Sir, please, blast. It's got...
She rubs her hand over her...
There isn't any chance you could spare a moment to help...
Tears start...
I know. The pouch. I really must find it back. I'm a servant to
She tilts her head...
I'd never do such a thing. Never. You're... Gods. You're so terribly kind. But I couldn't accept such lavish charity. I don't know what to say.
She accepts the coins.
You don't know what this means to me. Thank you. Thank you.
诶，还是因为我之前没有跟那个他的朋友对过话啊，还是不要给他钱，帮他找袋子，应该是帮他找袋子才对。等一下这边 run 完，我去酒馆，先去那个黑牛是吗？黑牛酒馆，然后今天应该就是酒馆的任务解一下。突然发现有9点半了，时间好快。
Truly? Is it some
Where is
sort
it?
of breeding...
Where is it? Blast.
She rubs her hand...
There isn't any chance you could spare a moment to help me look, could you?
Tears start...
I know. The pouch. I'm a servant to
She tilts her head back.
I'd never do such a thing. Honest work. What I wouldn't give.
She reaches out as though to shake. As she pushes off of you, she reaches lightly into your pouch. She stands up, straightens herself, and skillfully tucks some of your gold coins into
对，
her
用
waistband.
就是答应他帮他找，不要给他钱就会处罚。
Lucian's legs. No one's ever felt me lift him off him. You're good. Ain't that the truth? So, can I keep the gold? Come on, you really want to know? The Magisters took the love of my life down to Fort Joy. Did you hear there? I'll die before I'll let him do that to Butter. So I need money. For a boat, for a crew, enough to bribe someone into letting her go.
She freezes, then starts to...
You met her? Really? How was she? Was she healthy? What'd she say? What'd you say? How did she... That's my lass. Always knows how to stay on top of a situation. You seem like a good sort. And this is... Take these, eh? They're yours. And your gold back too. Plenty of other marks in the sea. Good luck to you.
我记得啊，他给的那个手套是我看一下，对，盗窃加2，这可以当做那个什么，反正就是放在身上，然后有需要偷东西的时候再装上去，应该是超好用。那这边这个矮人是谁？
Magister's dropping left and right. Can't say I'm shedding any.
对，很棒，那个手套很棒。这边我看一下这边路标。 黑牛，所以是这个酒馆在这边。那我先到这边看一下。好像有幽灵出，幽灵，好可怕！这是在里面，这什么地方？为什么招牌没有反应？静远导师的总部。我如果进来，是不是先开战呢？9点25，应该没有关系。 那就开吧。所以幽灵在哪？电源使用者，然后直接开着，我不应该按的。等一下，好可怕！白痴，马上从墓地赶回去。可以，跟那个巴特解任务，你一定要记得不要给他钱，他就会爆你，然后偷你的钱。然后你可能用那个有犯罪者标签的。 去跟他说话才会处罚，应该是犯罪者，不是那个窃盗标签。就是我们人物，你看 I 最右边那个页面不是有人物特质吗？好像我想一下，伊凡跟西贝尔应该都有，也有人说是那个自身的那个盗窃等级，我也不确定。 我会讲犯罪者，是因为刚刚那个对话页面下面有犯罪者标签，在想是不是因为这样子，不然就是窃盗，不是，不然就是盗窃比那个矮人还要高级。我觉得应该这两个都行得通。看一下，我是要来找谁啊？这个人对不对？ 又要喝酒。
The Magister startles, realizing there's a
What do you want, elf? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Magisters missing. Good to hear someone cares about yes, a vile little tinkerer goes by the name of Higma. 3 of my Magisters have gone missing of catching, killing, I don't care. There'll be gold for whoever puts. If you see anything, tell me or well, do you know anything? Stop wasting my time then.
好哦，看一下日志。好，那
Come on, can't I go and play with the others?
No can do, chickadee.
这边就是选择的问题。我要不要急着杀金元导师？好像也不是很急啊。他躲在房子。 我这也捅的，对，这边有一个哦，我想说什么东西，原来是罗拉长官，吓死我！这边这个好想要偷偷下去。等一下视角。
The Magister startles, realizing there's a stranger in it.
一番，没有人吗？
Come on, can't I go and play with the others?
I'm watching you, stranger.
You're not leaving my sight for a while longer yet.
But Ma!
Well, there's a fun face.
是那天我们那个超人守护者。
Well, there's a fun face.
我可以进行失败，进行失败。 可以下去吗 ？OK， 我现在移到监狱里。他们卡对话可以卡多久啊？好，有潜行的石头。唱竖琴，弱效多一点。好。
The spirit of an emaciated prisoner.
Of all the stupid ways to go.
The spirit scowls.
I did nothing. Or I didn't do what they accused me of, at least. A miscarriage of justice is what this is. That's putting it bloody lightly. Nobody deserves to rot. Oh, it was a stupid bloody accident. I dosed myself with some port. I must have taken too much of the stuff, though. Wound up fully dead instead of half dead. Those back.
好白痴！灵魂照有东西可以偷了，什么鬼啦！我要偷东西，结果发现了一个坑道哦。这应该是人家挖好的通道吧？哦嘘，好，非百货，这是那个地下竞技场。原来这样子就跑下来了，那我这边会不会不能开战？应该不会。我只要不下去，他们的讯息应该不会传递那么快。然后就不会开到站。
What do you want, dwarf? You can't. Are you deaf? You're well. Mind your bloody step in future. I'm not some foot soldier, you clod. Hardly. By all, no matter. He'll face justice.
那我现在在地底下，这个莫名其妙跑下来了。那。我这样下去监狱，他会阻止我吗？先上楼一下。
Right away.
哎，好，现在什么都不能拿。这个导致我先不急的杀。会开战吗？应该不会。
Passionless, unblinking.
他们应该也都不会讲话。
The silent watcher
一大块肉，长树枝，烹饪锅。那这里应该就只是那一块洞了。哎 ，Hello。
The Magister turns to you with a scowl.
What? Who asked you? You're not even supposed to be down here. Keep out of it.
换一下，换人跟他讲话。
The Magister turns.
What? Look around. The new leadership ought to learn to respect its
A sly smile.
Aye, and sooner than you might think, if the rumors are true. Let's just... Who asked you? You're not even supposed to...
The Magister glances around.
This isn't the divine order I signed up.
这样就说服成功，还把钥匙丢下来。我等下上去再捡钥匙，笑死！现在捡钥匙，他会不会？他走好慢。对了，走掉了，应该走掉了。变白色，全部都变白色，笑死，白痴死。该怎样？这边没有东西吗？小面包菇，小面包菇，长树枝。先里面看一下，里面东西好像比较少。 先不要下去哦。烹饪锅、毒神伞，这边我已经拿起来，好。哦，最快。治疗启示是什么鬼书啊？阅读，学会什么吗？没有。土豆泥，它就不太没有什么用。这个幸运未鉴定的腰带，李斯特的包包。进行交易生命，还好。这是香皂。打得开吗？窃盗等级太低，有谁比较高？生活一等不够，被人在很遥远的地方。我们帮他装刚刚那个手套了，好像在费恩身上，对不对？费恩身上的手套哪里的？精美的手套，在那边，在衣板包包，那应该就打得开了。里面有个未鉴定的戒指，鉴定，不错洛斯的戒指，我看一下，这是地谱，二副是，天哪，把它换掉。这个吗？我没注意到它的戒指名称，真的好笑。好，再来。这两个应该没什么意思，他们也不会有包包的问题，那就直接进来了。用衣法来看，这边一手用不到废物，钉子带走。那应该是直接到竞技场，是不是？没有，纸张带走，都是些什么啊？莫德斯、莱克、汉娜、伊凡被通缉了。伊凡是个通缉犯，这个手雷就应该会学会。毛发带走。纸张带走，这可以卖，那就不用。还有什么吗？电视镜可以拿，纸张。真假那么幸运。加自体的近战装，这个不好。这什么书？寻找神谕者。Hello 耶。路过不要醒，按错了，白痴。好，所以我这里应该就真的是这个洞了啦，这个洞的问题，那就下去了。好，集合，存个档。这里是地下竞技场的样子，好像有点已经发现了，那我可以随意的离开。 一堆，好怕，好恶心。这火可以点好吗？火不就是要点起来才好看吗？是空的。这一场戏也很大，而且有不少商人的样子。咖啡，我记得卖很多好玩的东西。
What take all the time you need?
看一下，还好。商店的话，1个小时，我们开游戏过1个小时，它会刷新一次。所以，有需要什么可以过1个小时再刷看。1个小时刷新一次，真的超酷的，跟线上游戏很像。69，好。
Pleasure doing business with you, Governor.
好，那一下酒馆先不急着，我用传送点离开好了，先离开。点在哪？这个吗？哦，在这边。对，我要先去黑牛酒馆，古墓镇的广场，古墓镇竞技场的那个。 章节打开了，每个提到的人都能帮助我们加强对秘源之力的掌控。上面还有衣板，那张纸我应该拿下来。有在这边，那我现在问问衣板，我来问衣板。
Well now, how's my favorite god woken? No. No. He's got a lot of pets. I heard he takes them as I'm from the deserts of Mezd originally. But they were spice merchants, killed by bandits as we were trading the forest roads. The elves nearby saved me afterwards. They found me high.
Ifan bites his lip.
They were my home until I was old enough to join the Order. Mother Melody always said I'd have a hard life. She saw it as fact. Since I was born under the wax.
He bursts out laughing.
We're two doomed peas in a pod, eh? I've been striving my whole life to prove mine.
His eyes glitter as he stands tall.
So, underneath the tavern in Driftwood, there's a place I feel right at home. A delightful little hive of scum and villainy. All of a sudden, a tiger prowls in. I jump up, but everyone else is just ignoring it. And then he picks up my scent. His eyes turn blue, and he leaps to pounce on me. I flip the table and start scrambling for my crossbow. Nowhere to be found, and by now, the tiger's right on top of my eyeballs. So I do the only and now everybody reacts. Screaming, scrambling. Turns out it was Drew. Well, it's guarded by a grouchy seeming, but he's a real sweetheart once you get to know him. I love that password of his. Open minds and closed fists. For sure. Always carry a snack.
Ifan reaches into his tunic pocket and pulls out a strip of dried raw meat. He takes a tiny bite and offers the rest to you. Ifan rummages around the roll-down tops of his boots.
Aha.
He hands you the mushroom with great ceremony, bowing as he holds it aloft. Ifan smiles and looks around before reaching high into his sleeve and pulling out
the last weapon in the lone wolf arsenal. You know, for after the toughest.
He winks and tips his fingers to his temples before loping off.
军权神兽。哦，那个，哎，酒馆呢？酒馆失踪了。酒馆在这里吧。
Once this was a tavern, or a hotel, or a brothel.
走吧，我们上去看看。我切一凡，哇，一凡引发战斗，这箱子可以翻吗？3元，好多。这是什么鬼？冒险家的议题有人，什么会是怎样的东西叫议题有人？
Useless. Bloody useless.
拿到手套，好用的手套，恭喜
Might as
恭
well
喜
have！rotted in the death fog.
空手杯玩一体有人不用啊，这个人是谁啊？斯图尔特，他
An
在干
elf
嘛
in
的？
tattered red robes.
So many suspects. So many potential
犯
culprits.
罪
A
犯。
floorboard creaks beneath.
What are you doing, Elf? Trying to get a drop on me? Sneak up and slit my throat? I'm no elf. Don't you call me that.
The elf glares and pulls aside his ragged red clothing.
You see that, Elf? That's Magister flesh. Loyal flesh that's made sacrifices for a true cause. You have more in common with insect. I'm exactly where I need to be, Elf. My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right here in... 3 Magisters vanished so far, all within
大家都
Driftwood.
在找失踪
My
案。
comrades believe some tinkerer named Higba is behind it all, but they're wrong. I'm certain of it. That's what I'm intent on finding out. This tavern is full of scum and degenerates. The true culprit could easily conceal themselves amongst them. I have to keep investigating, keep the pressure up. The culprit will make a mistake eventually. If you see anything suspicious, let me know. A shred of dignity, perhaps? Honor? If fewer thought like you do, well, maybe I would... You do that. Now away with you.
看一下，调查这边。
All this damn work and nothing to show for it. Might as well have rotted
大家
in the
都
death
转
fog.
向那个西格吧。
What's even the point?
哎，他有没有东
What is
西
it?
可以买
Unless you
卖
know
啊？
something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to concentrate.
虽然说是没有啦，可是，不是不是，我没有要叫你下去，上来。
All this damn work and nothing to show for it.
应该
Might as well have rotted in the death fog. What's even the point?
真的没什么东西。走吧，我们进酒馆。 恐怖，都红红的，不要按错。然后，有亡灵哎！
The conclusion of a noble bloodline.
That divine voice. That
Who shall rise? Who gains the title most
divine voice. That glorious visage. You are fairer. But Barstanzel, you.
seeking signs from the gods?
Pretty good, ain't he? Bet he'd even write a poem for you.
Paradise against all. You have interrupted my newest masterpiece.
The bard clears his throat and
Well, never you mind. Wait. You might be just the stimulus I needed. I shall craft a rhyme for you and your race. All I ask in return is a
饺子晚
magnificent.
安啊！
But if I am to write a
都
first
准备
rate,
好了，
he
会
stares
怎
at
样？
you for a few torture.
my first question:
会不
Are
会？
you hungry?
我想
Actually,
想，
that's not quite what I mean. But you eat flesh.
He smiles a crooked smile.
An elf
临时
craves
做
those
对。
memories like an addict. I suspect you collect memories not from knowledge, but from fear. Your homeland.
The bard hems and haws.
我故意答的很那个，很害怕，看到会写成什么鬼诗。
Glorious hunger gnaws at
我
elves.
真的真的做了一个经营的诗哎！你们看荧幕，
They hunt and wander, seeking rotting
以后
flesh.
诗人都好狂哦。这边这个是
Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead. He's
应
as
该没
stubborn
有
as a，corpse.
一楼应该没什么，我记得一楼没什么东西。是谁？
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up
旁
and
白
down,
旁白
weighs
讲
you
话
up,
就代表
the cut of
戏
your。cloth. Then a smile creases his face. A smile.
Greetings, stranger. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world.
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you.
敏捷说服。
I'll tell you now, you'd better warm your hands before you go upstairs, or your new friend will be very upset.
A lascivious smile spreads across his face.
Let me ask you this. Across
是
the
有按到嫖
world,
妓选
who
项
is
吗？
renowned above all others for their
我看一下，
exquisite lovemaking abilities?
跟蜥蜴人嫖妓是吗？天哪！精灵跟蜥蜴啊，等一下不要想一些奇怪的事。对，精灵，一凡选项好了。
He gives you a strange look, then realizes you're on the right track.
Yes, exactly. And for an insignificantly small
100块。
The price, I'm afraid, is not negotiable. And believe me, we
晚
don't
点
have
再说
anything
好
else
了
to。discuss, so if you'll excuse me.
我看一下他身上有什
He
么
gives you the slightest
东
nod of
西。
acknowledgement.
What'll it be?
哎，不能交易哦，好吧。这边这个是谁？嘉文。
Ah, finally. Your colleague. I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please.
我不是服务员。
Oh, pity. After all I've been through, too.
He lowers his gaze, then looks at his lip, trembles, dramatic.
It's my mentor. My dear mentor. He
在
was
讲什么？
Now here I
看一
sit.
下他的宝宝。
My
澳门
closest
上红墨
companion
水。
gone. Our
这什么
precious
任务？我怎么没有
cargo
印
worth
象？
more than Lucian's right ring. Lost to the beast infested, and the waiter won't even bring me any stew.
他的货物丢了，我们帮他找就对了。好。
Ah,
找啊，我这个人最好。
are you in, well, Void Woken?
预防医生。
Ah, terrific.
我才不怕。
Then what I asked, my mentor, Liam, and I were hauling in a goodly number of fine wares from the south. It made short work of Liam, may the gods rest his soul. Of course, of course.
加
Now,
2000。
give me your map. I can't tell you.
我看一下他的任务点在哪。这边吗？应该是这个。任务列表，在我们上红墨水。无路在西边，对，西边对，左边嘛，因为刚刚那边。先不急着去。我看一下这个幽灵有什么问题。
The spirit of a magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand. The fingers.
My ring.
什么戒指？
Where's my ring?
The spirit looks at you with the smallest.
I was still alive when she started cutting pieces off me.
The spirit inclines her head towards the kitchen. The spirit ponders your question and seems to shiver.
Oh, in many
他说
places.
真的假的？很
I
可怕。
feel my body.
黑林的酒馆附近，不知道被藏在哪，他们的那个尸体。卢西安的起源，为什么只有卢西安的起源可以拿？这个人喝酒醉，应该很好偷。等一下，等一下。
A prim woman in a starched apron.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
这个带上。
Her eyes soften.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. Rare, for an
是
elf, but all the more impressive.
他们会不会
You
是
and
好
my
朋
Nez
友？
might even get along. Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him? Finest
那是他
physician in all of
他
Reaper's
的小
Coast.
孩。
Top of his class. My, but it's been too long since I've seen him. A deviant? But what do you mean? Tell me what you saw.
Prudence takes up a clean glass and starts to polish it.
Told him the divine punished him for that nonsense.
这
that
是
he picked
刚
up.
之前那个
Told
多
him
脸
and
气
told
那
him
个
and
疯
told
子
him till he
的
couldn't see straight.
妈妈。
I should have told him so hard he'd never get back up.
She
我觉
turns
得
away
他
from you
应
and
该
continues
也是
polishing
教
the
育有
glass,
问题才
eyes
变这
darting
样。他实
quickly
在
around
太
the bar,
暴躁了吧？
focusing on nothing.
Nothing. Not for you.
不愿意
The
让我喝酒
innkeeper's
了。
steely eyes dart around the bar nervously. Her mind.
Abstinence and chastity. That's what we learned.
She looks through you, eyes.
太可恶了吧？那费用可以喝吗？
A prim woman in a starched apron.
没
Blessings
讲
upon
过
our
吗？应
Lucian,
该可以。
7 times divine.
The soft lines of her face fall.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him? finest physician and a fine physician indeed. Oh, but it's so good to meet a friend of Nat. No one in our little town can appreciate work so fine as his, you know. All his instruments and books are stored away upstairs, all but forgotten. It's such a terrible waste. Well, if he ever comes back home for a visit. Anyhow, what can I get you? All the same.
你看第三个角色很刚好看到吗？如果他是静远导师的妈妈，他的子宫一定受到诅咒，太呛了，好好笑。不行不行，在要找行李哦，行，你说那个尸块嘛？好，我看我明天再找。不行，那个子宫受到诅咒，那个太好笑了，天哪！我看一下，他不知道我是亡灵就对了。
Oh, I find that hard to believe. Of course there is. I'm the Bark. You shouldn't spend so much time inside that noggin of yours. My satisfaction. We've only got amber ale, I'm afraid. Can't spare the potatoes for her. Coming right up,
会给我喝
darling.
酒吗？然后不然等下就酒醉了。对，政治这一块有一点像。这个人虽然喝醉，可是大庭广众之下，应该也没有办法偷东西。这是楼上嘛？哦，一楼探索完，这可以进去吗？可以。这是厨房，地下室。我先看一楼，然后对，喝了会乱脱装备，随便脱衣服，对不对？我记得有印象，这个有印象。
The cook acknowledges you with a small bow, an oddly formal gesture.
Please, sir, you should not be back here. It's not safe. Ah, the stew. You should speak to Lo.
等一下看有没有东西可以买。
I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this.
切那个米饭。
I've spotted something.
那里有东西是不是？我想去看看啊，来，别帮我卡住它。东东的木板呢？一直上来这边来。
Please, I must insist you keep out.
哦，不行，太近就对了。等他离开，要等他离开那个木板附近。他一直在哪？感觉底下一定有什么。他不肯离开吗？一直在那边。我想知道底下到底有什么啊。好吧。有离开。
The cook acknowledges you with a great.
被人去看。木板，这衣服可以点吗？哦，哦，啊，这个戒指啊，是不是？
This ring, it bears the Magister's seal, and there's blood on it.
应该是这个戒指，这个戒指是这个老师的，是不是？是你的吗？
The Magister stares dumbly at her
My ring. Where's my ring?
来。
There's nothing here for you, brother. You should go back out front, where it's safe.
啊，该不是卖那个尸体炖菜吧？尸块、人肉炖菜、精灵肉炖菜之类的吧？
She grabs the ring and glares at you, like a rattlesnake observing its next live meal.
You should have just kept out of this. All right. I have gold.
She reaches underneath a table and yanks out
你
a
要开打
large,
是不
wicked
是？
sharp
可以
knife.
不要这样吗？应该只会打他一个人而已，对不对？ 那我的费恩可以脱战吗？费恩在哪？费恩脱战直接去隔壁，跟那个静园导师讲，说：“哎、我知道谁杀了他，这样会怎样？”我看一下啊，试试看，不知道会怎样，试试看。
The Magister startles, realize.
What do you want? You can't just come in here as you please. There's magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation. Well,
是
what are you waiting for? Tell me.
出自
You think a bloody cook could best the magisters of this garrison? How? What proof do you have? How convenient. You're out to collect a reward and bring me real proof. Or you won't.
那他到底要什么证
I'm
据
not？ going to waste time investigating some. Well, what are you waiting for? Tell me. You think something real that I can see. Hold and bring
证据
me
就是证据，不要跟老子说那么多。
well. You think this is my. Bring me real proof.
好，回去打架，回去打架。我现在被腐蚀了，是不是？好夸张。好来，那个伊凡的回合，他那个人在哪？在这边。渔工厂哦。那我现在开战可以吗？ 音乐怎么变得那么搞笑？那我应该是一串一串的截下去，然后带着证据去那个啦。我应该是先把这个厨师处理掉，没有错。 尽量不要把房子烧起来。应该是没有问题的。不见被洛斯挡住。这个音乐真的很搞笑哎，你们不觉得吗？ 箱子都拆了，吸一下血。费恩还没进战斗啊，算了，不要管费恩。那结束了，会命中，会命中。OK， 4000好多。我们来看这个亡灵有什么话好讲。
The spirit of Wivlia glares at you with all the
是你自己不好哎。
The spirit of Wivlia glares at you with all
自己要跟我开战的，开了打不赢。听一下那个老师讲话。
Same as before, the spirit remains.
The ring! It was right here, on my finger.
The spirit pivots.
I should have been more careful.
The spirit towards the kitchen. The spirit's lips, but it doesn't come. The spirit looks at you.
I was still alive.
The spirit ponders.
我们到时候去找，明天啦，明天再来找他的尸体。然后这个不知道我身上有什么吗？植物配方断角。
Cooking notes. Wait, there's something wrong with this.
菜谱该不会是？这菜谱感觉怪怪的。我看一下写什么菜谱，在哪边？这个。 这应该可以当证据吧？厨房的东西可以拿，外面还是不能。胡萝卜可以。 胡萝卜可以带走，胡萝卜是合成好用的东西。松动木板已经没了，骨头。
I've spotted something.
我有发现了，应该是指这个吧？番茄酱不会啊，番茄酱你就G。我看一下我有没有番茄，好像是番茄，然后什么菜刀或是锤子跟罐子，是不是？还是这样就可以了？应该有一个罐子，那个空罐子，不是空药罐哦，类似装那种蜂蜜的罐子。我记得番茄锤一锤就是啊。看一下哦，番茄酱应该是食物，对不对？对，番茄跟锤子啊，怎么会有锤？修理锤。番茄酱。好，还有什么东西可以拿？大蒜。桌上呢没有。番茄汤。面包。这大蒜带走，这大蒜的附带技能交涉简易，大家都不想跟你讲话，笑死！大蒜，哦，都是食物呢。西瓜炖菜。哪里 boring？ 不会 boring 那么棒，那么多食物，大蒜都卖掉，可以。看看这边还有什么？锅子不需要，火腿、大蒜、晚餐、番茄酱跟番茄酱。这个名单我不知道可不可以当那个。我把名单交出去看看，然后今天就先到这边交名单这边看他蜂蜜拿了。
Unless you have proof that this, well, what are you waiting for? Tell me. What? The bloody cook? It can't be. Well, why did Higba have that contraband then? That he's still guilty of something. I'm not calling off the manhunt until I have that fiend.
The Magister snatches the ring from your palm.
This is a conduct award. The cook's been reported dead.
He shudders in disgust.
Vile elven wickedness.
He tosses a pouch of gold at
Take that and get out of here.
都不错，只能选一个哦。就这个啊。
No more disappearances? No more deaths? Absolutely not. He's still a thief and like.
他还是要追修补这样，那太过分了吧？我一楼是不是剩？一楼就剩那个伊凡的老朋友嘛，对不对？好，那就明天再让他变身，跟老朋友叙叙旧好了。OK， 那今天就先这样吧。我今天不整理包包了，明天再花点时间整理。大概我觉得2天整理一次好像差不多。黑牛酒馆。OK， 那今天就先这样子吧，晚安啦，大家，谢谢大家，拜拜啦。